Yo, my family.
Yes, family.
What's happening, man? You alright, yeah?
Yeah, all good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. You're live on the Baller Talk, man. You're live on the Baller Talk, bro.
Yo, let's do it.
Hey. How's things, though, man? How's things? How's the injury?
All right. You know, obviously got injured against Brentford, so just been trying to rehab that and stuff. I'm like 2 weeks in. Probably back in a couple of weeks, trying to get back for your game.
Hey, we're gonna get into that one still. We're gonna get into that one. Don't worry, bro. But
how are you doing though? How are you?
I'm alright, bro. I'm alright, man. I'm about 60% through the Achilles injury, so I reckon I've got about 2 months, 2.5 months left.
I've heard that when you do your Achilles and that, do you feel like someone threw something? Like, did it just pop?
Bro, it felt like someone shot me in the back of my leg, and everybody heard the pop. Like everyone heard it on the training ground. It was horrible. And then when I was walking, it just felt like, bro, my leg was just sinking into the ground, man.
At least you have most of the way through though. Like,
Yeah.
you see the end. Right?
That's it, man. That's it, man. That's it. But, man, let's take it back to the beginning, man. I joined York City, yeah, 014. Done my pre-season there, doing well. And then we got the first game of the season, yeah, Tranmere away, yeah. So we're training on a Friday. And we we play against the youth team, yeah. So we're playing against the youth team, yeah, for like shape and that, just for shape, yeah. And there's a 50-50 with me and you, yeah. And I'm thinking, it's Friday. And you come and fold me, yeah? You fold me in half. And I'm looking like, whoa! Like, at the time, I'm just thinking, who's this young? And like, what the hell? Like, what you doing, bro? But like, at the same time, yeah, like, when I look back at it, I felt like, yeah, bro, like, for you, you had to do that. You've got to be, I feel like you've got to be destructive in a positive way. And that is how people got to know who you were, innit? Do you get me?
Do you know what, for me, I always like, it's dog eat dog, football's dog eat dog, innit? And for me, you can, as long as I'm respectful off the pitch, I'm polite and everything, in my mind, I just had to do what I had to do, like to stand out in whatever way. It didn't matter how it was. I had to make an impression, do you know what I mean? And it was tough because some pros obviously hated that, and then they hated me for it. But I had to just forget about it. I couldn't be worried about what people thought. And you said, like, you stood up and you thought, yeah, you know what? You understood that I'm just doing what I have to do for my career. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. But you know what? You've always had like a high level and elite mentality. Like, what's your why? Like, what drives you, man?
Obviously, big motivation for me was family.
Yeah.
But just from a young age, before even getting released, ups and downs, everything, I just was set out. I set out to make it as a footballer. So whatever I had to do, I was like obsessed with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm obsessed with it every day, and it's weird. It's weird, but I think that's what sort of kept me going. And I was lucky as well through tough times to keep me motivated. I had good people around me. But yeah, I don't know. I've had a few people ask me. I've just always been like starving for it.
Nah, do you know what? And you've always been that way. Like even like the second season where you actually broke into the first team. My second season there, I remember coming back and I'm transfer listed, so I've got like a reason to come back. And I remember us doing the yo-yo test, and it was just like everyone dropping out, and it's just me and you going, bro, right to the end. But you're trying to bust through. I'm trying to get off the transfer list. We're just both running like for different reasons. Like, do you get me? Just running, bro. Like,
we're willing to die for the yo-yo.
Bro, we're willing to die for the yo-yo, you know. I just remember jumping in my car and driving back to London, like on the same day, thinking, fam, this Godfrey is mad. Like, he really took me there, bro. You get me?
You see as well, like, I would have hated it. Because at York and that, they haven't got, obviously, money in youth team to give out pros left, right and centre.
Yeah.
So when I'm saying I had to do what I had to do, I would not be able to live if I didn't do every single little thing that I could to get that pro contract or to get a move or whatever, or to play. Do you know what I mean? I hate that. If I have that in my mind, it annoys me. Like,
nah, I feel you, and credit to you because you did it, man. You did it, and we're all proud of you, man. I'm gonna ring off a couple of words, yeah, or like, I want you just to describe the word, yeah. I say like in like one sentence. The first one I'm gonna say is York.
The beginning.
The beginning.
Just because, and obviously this isn't like, it's no disrespect to York, but I wanted to jump again. Do you know what I mean? It was like the start.
Next one, Shrewsbury.
First thing that comes into my head is abs, but Wembley.
Why Wembley?
I was lucky enough to play there twice, and the biggest learning curve ever in my career.
It was obviously you lost in the playoff finals at Wembley.
Yeah, I lost in the cup the first time
trophy as well.
And then the playoffs, yeah. But you see, the first time for the cup game, I was nervous and probably played like within myself.
Okay. Was that that game? Was that against Lincoln?
Lincoln. Yeah. So I just said the next time I go back, I wanted to make sure I played as well as I could and not be bothered or fear anything about the occasion or whatever. And I did that. Obviously, we lost, but it's just sort of overcoming big. That was the first time I learned to probably learn to deal with a big game. Do you know what I mean?
All right. Next one, I'll say Norwich.
Promotion. One of the best years of my life, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did that feel like, man?
Everyone always says like, "Oh, you can't describe the feeling," but you can. Like when the whistle goes and we knew we were up, and obviously we had a young team as well, so it was like brothers, us young boys, me, Jamal, Max Aarons, Todd Campbell, and that, and to realise that we've achieved to play in the Premier League and that, it was honestly it was crazy. It was nuts.
You ready for this one? England.
Do you know what I'm gonna say? I want to say family, just because the feeling of me walking out and playing for England now, with my family in there, my friends as well. Obviously it's tough to top that. See, when the national anthem plays and that, the feeling that you get is different, special.
Yeah.
As well, I came on and then I'd done a back pass. I didn't look behind me and didn't know where Jordan was, and then made a back pass and he had to rush back quick. It was so my emotions were up there, like down there, and back up again. It was mad, but I'll never forget it. Never forget it.
That's sick. And last one, I'm gonna say central midfield.
Destroyer.
Obviously, you're centre half now, so. Yeah.
yeah. But Destroyer, you know what? I loved it as well.
No, so that's sick, man. But how would you describe your time like in the Prem so far? I know your story is still going. Even we're still in probably chapter 1 or first quarter of your career. Still got a long way to go, but you've achieved so much at such a young age. How would you describe it so far, man?
It's been enjoyable. Firstly, enjoyable. Steep learning curves. As well. But again, obviously, to get the opportunity and to play in the Prem and that, it's what you work for, innit? That's what we've thought about since such a young age and that, and competing against the best players and that. And as you said, obviously, it's still reasonably early, so them steep learning curves and that, still learning. But no, I'm enjoying it. It's good.
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Frank Lampard, are you excited? What's your feeling like to play under such a legend? How are you feeling about that, man?
Honestly, it's mad because I could sit, and we've got Ashley Cole as well. But
oh my days, you got Ashley Cole. Oh yeah, he's a legend too, man. That's my left back.
See, like you know when you could just sit and pick someone's brains all day.
Yeah.
And like. Everything they say about the game and that just makes sense of being there and done everything.
Is it?
Yeah. The knowledge and that, what they know, the things they can teach you, it's a different level. And they're good guys as well. And but obviously gutted to be injured so early on with the new gaffer and that. But wait to be back and obviously playing and training under him every day. Is just the boys are saying every day they're just learning something new.
Tell Ashley Cole that me and him need to have a talk, man. Nothing ranting.
The boys are saying he's still sharp as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
He still trains in that?
No, he doesn't train, but he's done a few bits like with the fullbacks or whatever, and they're saying he's still.
Nah, that's cold. That's cold still. And obviously, back end of this year, we're in 2022 now, so back end of the year, we've got the World Cup coming up, innit? So, like, have you got your eyes on that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, see, firstly, just consistent performances for Everton, do you know what I mean? And playing well, and then that just gives me the best chance to be involved.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's all I can do. But definitely got my obviously my eyes set on that.
Outside looking in, me looking in, I feel like, yeah, as well as it's down to you, innit, which is positive. And if you do what you do, then no doubt, there's no way I can't see you not being in that squad, you know what I mean? So,
thank you. You're right. You know, it is. It's just down to me to play well enough and make noise to get noticed, innit?
Yeah, most definitely. So yeah, moving on now. Let's talk about this next Thursday that you're trying to come back for.
Yeah, well, it might be too soon, but obviously trying to aim for it. Like, it might be a bit unrealistic, but yeah, I want to be involved in it. It'll be good. You know what? I was buzzing for you lot as well.
Nice.
When you lot
amazing
against Bournemouth, you put a shift in. Bro. Every one of your boys put a shift in.
See the way all the men were on the floor for the next 3 days, yeah? That took its toll on us, I can't lie. What's your thoughts on who
on us?
Yeah.
You know, it's FA Cups, anything can, it just levels it out. Everything just level. And if you do what you did against Bournemouth, then it's going to be tough, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's not going to... Listen, just make sure, yeah, you tell Frank Lampard and Ashley Cole to play their proper team. Because the moment you lot don't play your proper team, they don't try and do debut things, like all of that. There's no time for that. We're in the last 16. Just make sure you have your proper team out, yeah? To give yourself the best account, bro. Because I promise you now, bro, the way we move will upset you guys. Will upset you guys.
I think everyone knows that as well.
Yeah.
Everyone, let's be honest.
Yeah, you know the ones.
It would be good. I love it's class, innit, when obviously you go to big grounds, and because we've done it like lower leagues, you play against Premier League or whatever. It's so to cause an upset, it's all you want to do, innit? Just ruin the cup runs and that. It's good.
But we've even got like a mad Everton fan in our team, a boy called Kane Smith, innit?
Yeah, so, I've seen that.
Yeah, so he even said that I should give you a shout out. So when you see him, tell the man to give him some love, man. He proper supports Everton.
Yeah, cool. I'll sort out a shirt out for him or something.
But just to wrap up, Goddess, yeah, I just want to do a little game, yeah, just a little quick fire round, yeah. Your favourite restaurant?
At the minute, my favourite restaurant is Rosso in Manchester.
Your favourite clothing line right now? Let's get into some drip. I know you got the drip.
Favourite clothing line? Palm Angels.
Palm Angels.
Yeah.
Right now you're rocking with the Palm Angels.
Yeah.
Favourite car?
Favourite car? Lamborghini.
Aventador.
Hurricane.
No, all right. I got one of those parked outside right now myself. Favourite watch?
Rolex.
Oh, do you know what? I got one of those here as well, you know.
Yeah. I got that one.
What Rolex?
Daytona.
Best player you've played against?
De Bruyne.
Jeez, talk to me.
The passes and that. See, when someone switches a ball and they slap it, it's just different.
Yeah.
Like, he's got that. He's got obviously his whips as well, finishing. He just controls the game for him. It's nuts. Oh. He's without a doubt the best player.
What about the best player you've played with?
James Rodriguez. Yeah.
Is it mad, yeah?
Yeah, he's like left foot only as well, but and he can chop it. It's like he puts spells on you. Like if he chops you, even though you know it's coming, you're gone anyway.
Is it?
Yeah. He's good.
And finally, the best team you've played against?
Has to be City. City are strong. When I went to Etihad, I didn't see a ball for the whole 90 minutes.
There's really levels to this, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy how like you could just win the champ, like boss it, and then you just go to Etihad next year, and it's like, bruh.
No, there's no comparison. You know, it's not even the same. It's a different sport.
Is it?
No, if you can win every game in a champ. As soon as you come up to the Prem, it's start again. Like, don't get excited. That's what I learned. Don't get excited.
I hear you. Well, boy, you survived it and cracked on, man. So large up you, bro. You get me. But listen, man, I'm gonna leave you to it, man. But we'll catch up one of these days. Obviously, I'm gonna come up to Everton, so we'll catch up then. And then, one of these days, maybe we can go Russell or. You know what I mean? When you're in London, just give us a shout, man. We'll link up, man.
Give me a shout whenever. Nice one.
Proper appreciate the time, Goddess, yeah?
Anytime for me.
Then, my bro. Love, man. Bless.
Take it easy.
Cool.